My name's Danny Wang from GraspChinese.com. Welcome to Lesson 1, saying hello. Hi, Leo. Welcome to Beijing.
Hi, Danny. Great to see you.
你好. This is how you say hello in Chinese. Try it. 你好.
Okay. 你好. What exactly does that mean?
你 is the Chinese for you, and 好 is the Chinese for good. 你好 literally means you good. This is how to say hello in Chinese. 你好.
你好. That's easy.
You can ask questions very easily in Chinese. You just put 吗 at the end of any sentence to turn it into a question. 你好吗 literally means are you good? So, this is how you ask how are you in Chinese. Do you want to give it a try?
你好吗? Does that sound okay?
Yeah, perfect. So, how are you?
I'm very good. How would I say that in Chinese?
我很好.
I know how is good. What do the other words mean?
我 is Chinese for I or me. 我. 很 is Chinese for very. 很. If we put it all together, 我很好 literally means I very good. You don't need to put in any word to say am in Chinese. So, 我很好 means I'm very good.
我很好.
Perfect. I can say 你很好. Do you know what I'm saying?
你 means you, so you're saying you're very good?
Yeah, that's correct. Well done. If somebody asks, how are you? You might want to say, I'm very good, and you? You can say, 我很好. 你呢? In this case, 你呢 means, what about you? Or, and you?
我很好. 你呢?
很好，谢谢. 谢谢 means thank you. It's a useful word to know.
I noticed that you use different tones for different words.
Yes, in Chinese there are 4 tones, and they are written in pinyin by using the 4-tone marks. I will explain this in detail later on. For now, just copy how I say the words and remember the tone marks.
So the tone for this sounds like 谢谢.
Yeah, that's correct.
Great. I noticed that the letter X is pronounced differently in pinyin.
Yes, some of the letters are pronounced differently to what you might expect. I will teach you these as we go along. X is pronounced like xi, as in the word she, but slightly different. Just practice repeating how I say it. 谢谢.
谢谢. Now I know how to say hello and thank you. So how do I say goodbye?
Goodbye is 再见.
再见. What does that literally mean?
再 means again, and 见 means to see. So 再见 literally means see you again or goodbye.
And how would I pronounce Z and J correctly in Chinese?
Z is pronounced z, so the sound is 在. J is pronounced ji, so the sound is 见. Do you want to give it a try?
再见.
Yeah, that's it. Well done. 再见.
So tell me more about the tones in Chinese.
Okay, there are 4 tones in Chinese. Tones are represented in pinyin by the 4 tone marks over the vowels. Depending on the tone mark, the tone of your voice changes when you say the word.
So the tone of your voice may be higher or lower depending on the tone mark?
Yes, the first tone is the flat tone, and the tone mark is the straight line. It's almost like you're singing. You pronounce words that have this tone in a high steady voice. For example, ma, ma. This word means mother. You can input the tone mark for this on this website by typing a vowel followed by the number 1.
Ma. Is that right?
Yes, the second tone is the rising tone, and the tone mark is the rising line. You pronounce words that have this tone in a voice that starts mid-tone and rises to a high tone. The example would be ma, ma. This word means hump. The second tone sounds very similar to asking a question in English. Like asking a question, what? Think of this question in English. The word for hump is ma. This is how the second tone sounds. Ma. You can input the tone mark for this on this website by typing a vowel followed by the number 2.
So, ma. Is that right?
Yes, the third tone is the falling rising tone, and the tone mark is V-shaped. For example, ma, ma. This word means horse. You can imagine falling off a horse and getting back up again. This is how the tone of your voice sounds. It goes low and then bounces up again. Again, typing a vowel followed by the number 3 is how you input the tone mark for this.
So if I don't get the tone right, I could call someone's mother a horse.
Yeah, the tones are a crucial part of each new word you learn.
So this one is ma. Is that right?
That's it. It will come naturally to you with some practice. The fourth tone is the falling tone, and the tone mark is the falling line. You pronounce words that have this tone in a voice that starts high and falls low. For example, ma, ma. This word means scold. This is similar to when someone gives an order in English, like stop. You can input the tone mark for this on this website by typing a vowel followed by the number 4.
So, ma. How does that sound?
Perfect. Let's recap. First, ma. Second, ma. Third, ma. Fourth, ma.
Ma, 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 ma.
Some short words have no tone. They're neutral. It usually comes at the end of phrase. Examples of these words that we have learned to date are ma and ne. For example, 你好吗? 你呢?
Okay, I see. So those 2 words have no tone and they're just pronounced lightly. Ma, ne.
Excellent. You get plenty of opportunities to practice saying the different tones. Welcome to Lesson 3, Ordering a Coffee. Would you like something to drink?
Sure.
Let's go to that cafe.
你要什么？
我要咖啡。
他要咖啡吗？
Do you want coffee, Leo?
No, I'll have a cup of tea.
他不要咖啡。他要茶。
好的。
That didn't sound too difficult. What did you say?
The waitress asked, 你要什么? 你 means you. 你 is in the third tone. Remember the tone mark is V-shaped. It goes low and then bounces up again. So, 你. 要 means want. 要 is in the fourth tone. When you pronounce it, it should start high and fall low. 要. 什么 means what. 什 is in the second tone. Your voice should go up. Like, what? 么 is in the neutral tone. So, 什么 means what. When the waitress asked, 你要什么? She was literally asking, you want what? So this means what do you want?
So what did you order?
A coffee. Coffee in Chinese is 咖啡. 咖啡. Both parts of this word are in the first tone. Hold your voice high and steady. 咖啡. As we know, 我 means I. It is in the third tone. 我. I said 我要咖啡, which means I want coffee.
And what did you say for my order?
The waitress asked, 他要咖啡吗? 他 is a word for he, she, or it. It is also in the first tone. The waitress said, 他要咖啡吗? Which literally means he wants a coffee. So she was asking, does he want coffee? First, I answered, 他不要咖啡. The new word here is 不, which means not. It is in the second tone. 不要 literally means not want. So I said, 他不要咖啡, which literally means he not want coffee. So this means he doesn't want coffee. Verbs in Chinese are very simple. In this case, the verb 要 is the same for all persons and tenses. For example, 我要 I want. 你要 you want. 他要 he wants.
Oh, that's great news for me. What did you say then?
I said, 他要茶. 茶 is a Chinese word for tea. 茶 is in the second tone. So, 他要茶 means he wants tea.
Ah, in some English-speaking countries, the word cha is sometimes used for tea too. Those pastries look nice. How would I say to the waitress, I want that one?
Just say, 我要那个. 那 means that. It is in the fourth tone. 个 is in the neutral tone. It is the most common measure word. 那个 means that one. So if you don't know what something's called, you can easily just point to it and say 我要那个, which means I want that one.
我要那个.
好的。
When the waitress said 好的, it means sure. 好 means good. And 好的 is how you say sure in Chinese. Alternatively, you could ask for this one, which is 这个. 这 is in the fourth tone. It means this. 这个 means this one. So saying 我要这个 would mean I want this one.
So in pinyin, the letters Z and H together make a j sound?
Yes, Z and H together always sounds like 之, like in the English word Japan. So the sound is 这个.
So naga for that one. And juga for this one.
Yeah, that's it.
So how would I say my tea is very good?
我的茶很好。的 is a useful word that is used to indicate ownership or an attribute of something. 我 by itself means I or me. 我的 means my. 茶 means tea, so 我的茶 is how you say my tea. 很好 means very good. Both words are in the third tone. 很好
So 我的茶很好 means my tea is very good.
Now that you know how to say my, can you guess how to say your?
我的 is the word for my. So would the word for your be 你的?
Yeah, perfect. 你 means you. By adding 的, it becomes your.
So his or hers would be 他的.
Exactly. It works the same with his and hers. Lesson 4. Arriving at the airport. Okay, here we are in the arrivals hall.
I need to change the time on my watch to Beijing time. Did I get here on time?
你晚了. That means you're late. 晚 is in the third tone. It is the word for late. 晚. 了 is in the neutral tone. It is used after a verb to indicate the action is complete. So 你晚了 altogether means you're late.
Yeah, I'm a little bit late. The flight was delayed. How would I say that?
我的飞机晚了. This means my plane was late.
So 飞机 means airplane?
Yes, 飞机. Both parts are in the first tone. It means airplane, and it can also be used to say flight. 飞 means to fly, and 机 means machine. So 飞机 literally means flying machine. This is how you say airplane in Chinese. 飞机.
I see. So 我的飞机 means my plane, and 晚了 means was late. So this is how to say my flight was late. What about if I had been early?
你的飞机很早. 早 is a word for early. It is in the third tone. 早.
I see. So 你的飞机 means your flight. 很早 means very early. So this means your flight is very early.
Perfect. You would have fluent Chinese in no time. One of the things that makes Chinese easy to learn is that it is very straightforward and transparent. For instance, the way a word is formed tells you a lot about its meaning. For example, the word for airport is 飞机场. 飞机 is airplane. 场 is in the third tone. It is the word for port. So 飞机场 means airport.
Yeah, I think that'll make it easy to remember Chinese words.
Do you have your bags?
Yes, they're all here. What is the word for bags?
The Chinese for bags is 包, first tone.
What if I have more than one bag? What's the plural for bag in Chinese?
I have some more good news for you here. In Chinese, words stay the same for singular and plural, so the word 包 means a bag or bags.
Oh, great! One less thing to worry about. So if I want to say I have my bags, what would that be?
我有我的包. I have my bags. The new word for you here is 有, which means to have. It is in the third tone. 我有 means I have. 我的包 means my bags. So this means I have my bags.
So for some reason I didn't have my bags, how would I explain that? Would I just use the word boo in the sentence?
Unfortunately, you wouldn't use 不 in this case. 不 means not. We would use 没 in this sentence. 没有, it is used to say don't have or none. 我没有 means I don't have, and 我的包 means my bags. So this means I don't have my bags.
Okay, so 有 means have and 没有 means don't have?
Yeah, do you want to get a taxi to the hotel?
Wait a minute. Where's the toilet?
Do you want to ask it in Chinese? It'll be useful for you to be able to ask where something is.
Sure. How do I say where is?
You say 在哪里? 在 as in the first tone, it is a key word for you to learn. It means to be at when talking about places. 哪 means which, and 里 means place. Both of these words are in the third tone. So 哪里 together means where. The word for toilet is 厕所. You probably noticed that C in pinyin is pronounced a little differently than in English. The sound is c, just like the TS in the English word cat. C. 厕 is in the fourth tone. 所 is in the third tone. 厕所. So to ask where's the toilet, you would say 厕所在哪里? This literally means the toilet is where. This is how you ask where places are in Chinese. So 厕所在哪里 means where's the toilet?
厕所在哪里? That's good to know.
The answer you'll probably get is 厕所在那里, which means the toilet is over there. 那 means that, and 里 means place. So 那里 means there or over there. 厕所在 means the toilet is at, and 那里 means over there. So this means the toilet is over there.
So I can just follow the direction that they point in?
Yeah, that's the easiest way to get directions at first.
I noticed that na, meaning which, and na, meaning that, are very similar.
Yes, this is a great example of how important the tones are. You can practice correctly pronouncing and listening for the tones. With practice, it will come naturally to you. 哪 is in the third tone and means which, and 那 is in the fourth tone and means that.
I'm going to have to practice those. So, 哪里 for where, and 哪里 for there. Okay, let's go get a taxi.
The Chinese word for taxi is 出租车. All these words are in the first tone. It is a good chance to practice saying the first tone. 出租车.
What's the meaning of that if you break it down?
出 means out, and 租 means hire. So 出租 means something for hire. 车 means car, so 出租车 literally means car for hire. This is how to say taxi in Chinese. 出租车.
Okay, let me try asking where to get a taxi. 出租车在哪里?
出租车在那里。
谢谢.
You are picking it up very fast. It is really amazing to see how you only learned a handful of words and now you're starting to talk in Chinese. Of course you know that girl said, the taxis are over there.
Yes, I used 在哪里 to ask where is. And she replied using 在那里 for is over there.
Come on, let's go.
出租车
你好，你们去哪里？
你好，我们去这个酒店。
好的。
Okay, they're good for new words. Let me explain word by word. The taxi driver asked, 你好，你们去哪里? Which means, hello, where are you going? The word 你们 means you, plural. 你, you already know, means you. Adding 们 to the end makes it plural. 们 is in the neutral tone. So 你们 means you, plural. There are many different ways that English speakers say you, plural, but the most commonly understood is probably you guys.
So do you want to tell me the Chinese words for the rest of the pronouns?
Okay, the other ones you haven't learned yet are we and they. These are very easy. 我们 is a word for we. 我 is a word for I, and by adding 们, you make it plural. So 我们 means we.
I'm noticing a pattern here. Would the word for they be 他 with 们 added to it?
Yes, 他 is a word for he, she, or it, and by adding 们, you make it plural. So 他们 is a word for they.
Okay, so let me recap all the pronouns now and tell me if I have it correct. 我 means I. 你 means you. 他 means he, she, or it.
Yes, that's right.
我们 means we. 你们 means you guys. 他们 means they.
Yeah, that's it. Now you know them all. 去 is the Chinese word for to go to. It can also mean to leave for. It is in the fourth tone. 去. Kill in pinyin is pronounced qi. This is a combination of a T and a CH sound. Qi. This is similar to the pronunciation of cheek in English. You just need a little practice to get this pronunciation perfect. 去. You already know 哪里, which means where. So the taxi driver literally asked, you guys go where? So 你们去哪里 means where are you guys going?
And what did you say to him?
I answered, 你好，我们去这个酒店, which means, hello, we're going to this hotel. 酒店 is a word for hotel.
What does 酒店 mean if you break it down?
酒 is in the third tone, it means alcohol. 店 is in the fourth tone, it means shop or store. So 酒店 literally means a store for alcohol, which means hotel.
That's an interesting way of describing a hotel, but I think I will remember it.
我们 means we, and 去 means go. 这个酒店 means this hotel. So 我们去这个酒店 means we're going to this hotel.
这里对吗？
对. The driver asked, 这里对吗? Which means, is this the correct place? 这, as you know, means this, and 里, you know already, means place. So 这里 literally means this place. This is how you say here in Chinese, 这里. 对 is in the fourth tone. It's a word for correct. 对. So he asked, 这里对吗? Which literally means here correct. So the taxi driver was asking, is this the correct place? Then I answered, 对, which means correct.
你们到了。
Okay, we're here. 到 means to arrive. Fourth tone. 到. As you know already, 了 is used after a verb to indicate the completion of an action. So, 到了 means have arrived. 你们, means you guys. So when the driver said, 你们到了, he said, you guys have arrived. In English, a taxi driver might say, we're here. But this is how he said in Chinese.
谢谢。这个酒店很好。
Yeah, let's get checked in. 再见. Welcome to Lesson 6, Hotel Check-in. Okay, Leo, this is the hotel. We're both going to be staying here while the conference is on.
Wow, this hotel looks very nice. Who booked it?
我订的.
Ding is a new word to me.
Yes, 订 means to book. It is in the fourth tone. Saying 我订的 means I booked it. By putting the after the verb, it emphasizes that I booked it.
你好，
你好。
我们订了房间。
好的，你叫什么？
我叫 Danny 王。
好的，
I told the receptionist that we booked rooms. 房间 means room or rooms. Individually, 房 means house, and 间 is a word ending that means room. So a room in a hotel is 房间. So I said, 我们订了房间 to the receptionist, which means we booked rooms.
I noticed that you used dingla rather than just ding. So by using la here, you're indicating that you have booked the rooms?
Yes. Then she asked, 你叫什么? Which means, what is your name? 叫 is in the fourth tone and means to be called. 叫. You already know that 什么 means what. So, 你叫什么 literally means you're called what?
So that's how you ask, what is your name in Chinese?
Yes, I replied, 我叫 Danny Wang. This means I'm called Danny Wang. 我叫 means I'm called. And you can just add your own name to easily introduce yourself.
你们有护照吗？
Do you have your passport, Leo?
Oh, yeah, I'll get it now.
护照 is a word for passport. 护照, both parts are in the fourth tone. 你们有护照吗 literally means, you guys have passports? This means, do you guys have your passports?
Okay, here you go.
谢谢。几个房间？
两个房间。
好的，
There are two new words for you here. 几个 and 两个. You have seen 个 before. It is most commonly used measure word in Chinese. 几个 means how many. It is spoken in the third tone. 几个.
So when the receptionist said 几个房间, she was asking how many rooms?
Yes. 两个 means two or something. 两个.
So you answered 两个房间, which means 2 rooms.
Exactly.
7天对吗？
对
What did she ask there?
7天对吗? 7 days, correct? 7 is in the first tone. It means 7. I will teach you all the numbers from 1 to 10 later on. 7 is 7. 天 means day or days. It's in the first tone. 天 You already know 对吗 means correct.
Okay, I understand it now. 7天对吗 means 7 days, correct?
这是你们的房卡。
谢谢
Are they our room cards?
Yes, 房卡 is the word for room card. 房 here is short for 房间, which is room. 卡 means card. The word 卡 was created in Chinese to sound like the English word card. So room card is 房卡. 是 is a new word for you, and it is very common in Chinese. It is in the fourth tone. 是 It means to be.
In English, the verb to be has many different forms. I'm hoping that it's a bit simpler in Chinese.
Yes, 是 like all verbs in Chinese, stay the same for all persons and in all tenses. It couldn't be any easier. To say I was, I am, or I will be in Chinese is always 我是. To say you were, you are, or you will be in Chinese is always 你是. To say he was, he is, or he will be in Chinese is always 他是.
Great. That's very good to know. I'll definitely remember 是.
这 means this. So 这是 means this is, or in this case, these are. The receptionist said, 这是你们的房卡.你们的 means your. So 你们的房卡 means your room cards. So the receptionist said, these are your room cards.
Okay, I think I understand it. I'll just have to practice it a little.
谢谢。
Okay, we are all checked in. Welcome to lesson 7, numbers 1 to 10. Okay, now we're checked in.
What is the number of my room?
301. My room is 302.
Now could be a good time to teach me how to say the numbers 1 to 10 in Chinese.
Yeah, numbers are a very central part of the Chinese language. You'll be glad to hear that they are very easy to learn. Numbers 1 to 10 will be very useful for communicating times and dates, including days of the week and months of the year. I will just teach you the numbers for now, though. 0 is 零 in the second tone, 零. 1 is 一 first tone, 一. 2 is 二 the fourth tone, 二. 3 is 三 first tone, 三. Now you can say your room number in Chinese.
So 301 would be 301.
Exactly. Can you say my room number?
302. So that would be 302.
Perfect. 4 is 四 the fourth tone, 四. It is an unlucky number in Chinese because it has a similar pronunciation to the word for death. 5 is 五 the third tone, 五. 6 is 六 the fourth tone, 六. 7 is 七 the first tone, 七.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 are 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. 8 is 八, first tone. 八. 8 is a lucky number in Chinese because it has a similar pronunciation to the Chinese word for to make a fortune.
I see. So that is why the Olympics in Beijing was on the 8th of the 8th, 2008?
Yeah, at 8 p.m. 9 is 9, the third tone. 9. 10 is 10, the second tone. 10.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10 is 8, 9, 10. I'll probably need to practice these to learn them.
I will test you. How would you say 3 days?
3 is 3, and day is 天. To say 3 days should be 3天.
Exactly. Again, singular and plurals are the same. So we said to the receptionist that we were staying for 7 days. Do you want to try saying that again?
7天.
Yes, that's it. How many people are in your family?
6 people. So how would I say that?
6个. The difference here is that we use the measure word 个. 个 is used when you are counting objects. Can you ask me how many room cards I have?
你有几个房卡?
Very good. You remembered that 几个 is how many. I have 2 cards, but I don't use are in this sentence.
Really? What do you use?
I would say 2个 instead. 2 is always used when you're describing two or something. It is like saying a couple of in English. Are is only used as the number 2 and not for saying two or something.
So you would say 你有2个房卡?
Yes, that's it. You can also arrange when to meet someone easily now. 点 is the Chinese for a clock.
Okay, cool. So how would I say 7 o'clock?
You would say 7点, that is 7 o'clock.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, how would you say 8 o'clock?
That would be 8点, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's it.
So how would I say see you at 8 o'clock?
You already know the word for see you. Do you remember it?
Of course. How do I pronounce it again?
You don't remember it. Okay, do you remember 再见 means see you again?
Oh yeah. 在 is again and 见 is to see.
见 means to see, and it can also mean to meet. To arrange to meet someone, just add 见 after the time. So 8点见 is how you say see you at 8 o'clock.
Oh, great. Well, I'll see you in the restaurant for breakfast at 8 or so.
Yeah, see you then.
8点见.
Welcome to Lesson 8, Breakfast. Good morning, Leo. Did you sleep okay?
很好，谢谢。你呢？
很好. I'm impressed that you can remember your Chinese lessons this early in the morning. Let's go for breakfast.
早 早上好。
早上好。
几个人？
2个。
好的。
The waitress asked, 几个人？人 is a new word for you. It means people. It's a very useful word to know. 人
So it's 人? Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so she asked, how many people?
Yes,
You answered 两个, which I know means 2.
yes, the waitress greeted me by saying 早上好, which means good morning. 早 by itself is the word for early, and 上 by itself is the word for up. So 早上 is the word for morning.
It really makes you imagine getting up early, all right.
You already know 好 means good, so 早上好 literally means morning good, which is good morning.
你好，你们要咖啡吗？
要，谢谢。
好的。
I noticed that you answer a question in Chinese by just saying the verb that was used in the question.
Yes, the waitress asked if we want coffee. To answer yes, you would say 要, which means want. To answer no, you would say 不要, which means don't want.
Okay, so the answer is either 要 or 不要.
Correct. Look, they have a larger selection of Chinese and Western breakfast dishes available. You can just choose whatever you like from the buffet.
Okay. How do you say breakfast?
早餐 is the word for breakfast. You know 早 means early, 餐 means meal. So 早餐 literally means early meal or breakfast.
Okay. I think I'll try the Chinese dishes tomorrow morning. This morning I just love some bacon and eggs.
I will teach you those words so that you will always be able to ask for the breakfast you want. Bacon in Chinese is 培根, which comes from the English pronunciation. 培根.
Okay. 培根. I think I can remember that.
The word for egg is 鸡蛋. 鸡 means chicken, and 蛋 means egg.
I presume I can't just ask for 蛋 for an egg?
If you just say 蛋 by itself, it wouldn't be clear what you want. If you want an egg to eat, you should always ask for 鸡蛋.
I just realized I don't know the word for and yet in Chinese.
And is 和 in the second tone. 和. You're right, that's a very important word to know. So bacon and eggs would be 培根和鸡蛋.
So my order would be 我要培根和鸡蛋.
Yeah, that's how you can ask for your bacon and eggs.
Great. So what are you going to have?
I want some fruit and cereal.
I'd love to know those words too.
Sure, 水果 means fruit. 水果. 水 is a word for water. 水. 果 means fruit. 果.
I presume I can't just ask for 果 for fruit?
If you just say 果 by itself, it wouldn't be clear what exactly you want. If you want fresh fruit, you should always ask for 水果. Cereal is 麦片. 麦 means wheat, and 片 means flake or flakes. So 麦片 is cereal. 麦片 is a general word for all types of breakfast cereal, not just wheat flakes.
Okay, so let's go to the buffet. I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
This looks good. I got myself a glass of juice at the buffet, too.
Juice is 果汁. You already know 果 is fruit. 汁 means juice. So fruit juice is 果汁.
I got myself some bread, too. What's the word for bread?
Bread is 面包. 面 means flour, and 包 means bag or parcel. So 面包 is literally flour parcel or bread.
I'm lucky that the breakfast in this hotel is buffet style. I wouldn't have known what to ask for otherwise.
Yeah, but you know all the crucial words now, so you should always be able to ask for the breakfast you want when you are in other places. Welcome to Lesson 9, Shopping. Hi, Leo. What do you want to do today?
Do you want to go shopping? I need a new shirt for work.
Of course, I'd love to go shopping. I know a big market with loads of clothes shops.
Okay, let's go.
你好，
你好，
你要什么？
看看。
好的，
Let's have a look around this shop, Leo.
When the shop assistant asked you, what do you want? You replied, kan. What does that mean?
看 is a verb. It means to look. When you say 看看, it means to have a look.
That's interesting. So by saying kan, you are telling the shop assistant that you want to have a look around.
Yeah, here's the shirt section. Do you see any you like?
这个很好.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. The word for shirt in Chinese is 衬衫. 衬衫.
I'll try it on to check if it fits okay. How will I ask, can I try it on?
我可以试吗 means can I try it on? 可以 is a verb and means may or can. It is used when you are asking for permission. 可以. 试 means to try. 试. It has the same pronunciation as 是, which means to be. It is common in Chinese as it is in English for more than one word to have the same pronunciation. Both of these words are written with different Chinese characters. When you're speaking, people will know which word you're saying based on the context of the sentence and the conversation.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
So, 我可以试吗 literally means I can try. This is how to ask, can I try it on? Call over the shop assistant and ask her. Just say 劳驾. It means excuse me. You can use it whenever you need to get someone's attention. 劳驾.
劳驾.
什么？
我可以试吗？
可以，
This is a bit small. Medium size usually fits me perfectly, but this one is too small for me.
That is because the Chinese sizes can be a bit smaller than US or European sizes. You might need to try it in a larger size. 劳驾，这个太小了。
这个大，
谢谢。Here, Leo, try this on.
Okay. What did you say there?
I said that this one is too small. 小 is a word for small. 小。太 means too or very. 太小了 is how you say too small. I said, 劳驾，这个太小了。劳驾 means excuse me. And 这个 means this one. So I said, excuse me, this one is too small.
Then she said, 这个大. I know 这个 means this one. What does 大 mean?
大 means big. 大 So she said, 这个大 meaning this one is big.
Okay, what do you think? This size fits perfectly now.
Yeah, that shirt looks good. 你要这个衬衫吗？
要
劳驾多少钱
300，
太贵了。
200，
好。Okay, Leo, do you want to give her 200 yuan?
That's a very good price.
谢谢。
谢谢. That was a good deal. Do you want to teach me what you said?
多少钱 is how you ask how much. 多 by itself means many. 少 by itself means few. 多少 means how many. 钱 means money. 钱 So 多少钱 literally means how many money. This is how to ask how much something costs.
Okay, then she answered, 300. I know san is 3. What does bai mean?
百 means 100. 百
So her starting price was 300?
Yes, then I said, 太贵了. 贵 means expensive. 贵
I know tai means too or very. So 太贵了 would mean too expensive?
Yes, so then she said, 200.
Okay, I know liang is 2 and bai is 100. So that's 200.
Exactly, that's a good price. So I said, 好, which means good. In this case, it means that I agreed to the price.
Yuan is the word used for the currency in China?
Yes, the currency is called RMB. A yuan is the basic unit of the currency.
Can you bargain everywhere in China?
Yes, in most places, you should never accept the first price. Bargaining is all part of the fun at market stores and in small shops. However, big shopping centers and department stores just have a list price, and bargaining is not necessary in those places.
I'll have to learn to say more Chinese numbers if I want to improve my bargaining skills.
Yeah, I will teach you those soon. Welcome to Lesson 10, Introducing Yourself. So, Leo, you got your first bargain in China. Is there anything else you need to get?
I need to stop by our Beijing office to pick up some documents.
It's only 10 minutes walk from here. Let's go.
Okay, great.
Oh, there's my friend 小丽.
你好，丹尼。
你好，小丽。小丽，这是我的朋友 Leo。Leo，这是小丽。
你好。
你好.
Leo is here on a business trip. I'm teaching him some Chinese while he's here.
I hope you are enjoying your time in China, Leo. Did you understand what we just said in Chinese?
Yeah, I understood most of it, but the word 朋友 is new to me.
朋友 means friend. 朋友 I said, 这是我的朋友 Leo. This is my friend Leo.
Oh, I see.
Leo, 你是英国人吗？
小丽 asked, Are you English? 英国 is a Chinese for England. 英 doesn't really mean anything. It is just a Chinese word that sounds similar to the English pronunciation of England. 国 means country. So, 英国 is how you say England in Chinese. You already know that 人 means people. So, 英国人 literally means England people. That's how you say English in Chinese when you're talking about nationalities.
So, Xiaoli, you asked, 你是英国人吗? Which means, are you English? 我不是英国人. I'm American, but I haven't learned how to say that in Chinese yet.
美国 is the Chinese for America, as in the USA. 美 sounds like America. And 国 is the Chinese for country. If you want to say American, as in a nationality, you just put 人 after 美国. This is the same as saying other nationalities. 人, as you know, is people. So, 美国人 is literally America people. So, 美国人 is American.
Okay, so 我是美国人.
中国 is how you say China in Chinese. 中 by itself means middle, and 国, means country. So China is literally called the middle country. 中国. Historically, China was known as the Middle Kingdom, as it perceived itself as being at the center of the world.
That's very interesting. So, 你们是中国人吗?
是
You got it right. 中国人 is how you say Chinese people. It's just the same as saying other nationalities. 中国人.
You seem to be picking up Chinese fast, Leo. You are doing a good job teaching him, Danny.
谢谢，你的英语很好。
谢谢
What does 英语 mean?
英语 means English, as in the English language.
Again, 英 doesn't mean anything by itself, but it's used to indicate something related to England. 语 is the word for language. 语. So, 英语 is how you say English language.
Okay, so 你的英语很好 means your English is very good.
Yes, that's right. 你的中国话很好 Leo.
小丽 is complimenting your Chinese, Leo. The way you say the Chinese language in Chinese is slightly different. You use the word 话, which means speech. So 中国话 literally means China speech. This is how you say Chinese language. So 你的中国话很好 means your Chinese is very good.
谢谢. But I still only know a little Chinese. I hope people won't think that I'm fluent and expect me to understand everything that they say.
You should learn how to say I speak a little Chinese to let people know that you're still learning.
Good idea, 小丽. You can say 我说一点中国话. 说 is a word for to speak. 说 一点 is how you say a little in Chinese. 一点. So, 我说一点 means I speak a little, and 中国话 means Chinese.
I see. So, 我说一点中国话. I speak a little Chinese. That's a good phrase to know.
It's been nice meeting you, Leo. I'd love to get any opportunity to practice my English.
Yeah, it's been nice meeting you too, Xiaoli. 我要说很好的中国话.
We must meet soon for coffee, Danny. I might see you again, Leo, before our trip is over.
再见，小丽。
再见.
Log on to GraspChinese.com now to try our free exercises to practice and internalize the new words that you just learned. We have many types of fun and challenging multimedia exercises, as well as a glossary for each of our lessons. You can also create your own learning profile to keep track of your progress. Have fun! See you next time!